Spawn on a server like 2b2t is never safe. As soon as you join the server, you realize it. The landscape is completely destroyed for seemingly infinity. Not a peak of trees or animals anywhere, meaning no food or tools, and you can never stop moving as wardens, withers, and even creakings hunt you non-stop. And somehow, if you manage to survive all that, you'll have to hide from the hackers that roam spawn, killing any helpless player they see. No place is safe. You start to think to yourself, is spawn even possible to escape? The answer is no. Well, before it was. Today that changes. In this video, I completely fixed this problem for all new players by building a completely hidden, safe civilization at spawn that no hacker can track. This massive civilization will provide all the necessities that players need to survive on 2b2t, including infinite food resources, maxed out enchanted sets, tools, elytras, and even a safe bunker to hide themselves and their own gear from hackers. By the end of this video, my goal is to save 100 players with my civilization, all while keeping it completely hidden right under the hackers' noses. Oh, and just to make this 100 times more difficult, I'm going to be doing this without hacks. So let's get started. So the first step to building this mega civilization is finding the best secret area. Because if this base gets found by hackers at all, it puts our civilization and most importantly, our players at risk. You gotta remember, we're going up against literal hackers here that have tracers, can see you through walls. Plus, we gotta make sure it's an area without these withers, wardens, or whatever dangers lurk. Luckily, I don't have to do this bare hand though, because I have gear from last time. These hackers could literally kill me in 2 seconds. I'm gonna need it. Okay, this area looks pretty good. Oh, and there's no wither bars. Perfect. Never mind. Maybe below the world? Yeah, see, this is just destruction, bro. Nothing good here. It was low-key harder than I thought to find a good area. Like, how am I supposed to hide an insanely massive base on this server, dog? Like, what place at spawn is so well hidden that it could hide 100 people? Wait a minute. I think I might have an idea. This spot is perfectly hidden and it's literally in plain sight. Think about it. What's something these players see on the server every day at spawn that they're just so numb to it they would fly past it? Lava cast. They're literally everywhere. Here, there, here, there, here, there, here, there, here. I'm telling you, 2b2t players will never know. And just to prove it to you, there have been some of the best bases on the server that have been made with these. I would know, but I also haven't seen it made at this scale. But besides that, welcome home. This lava cast definitely looks like it could fit the massive scale of a civilization we're going for. Now I just gotta clear it out. Real quick before we do that, I'm gonna procrastinate a little because I got a method to make the base even more hidden. Okay. Now it's just another 2b2t grief. You just go into it, and in here's our base. Once I spend the next couple hours of my life digging it out. 3.5 hours later, I've managed to clear out this entire thing. So let me just, first you gotta go in here. Ah, the annoying lava, that's so annoying. And boom. Now we got this entire, basically an entire chunk. Can we stop burning? Pretty sure 100 people could fit in here. We're gonna fit some farms in here, our infinite gear. Then we're gonna make 100 rooms where these players could bunker up in here if they need to. But now this is where we run into the big problem, and I was not excited for this part. As you can see, now this thing is incredibly dark. This is gonna be this thing is going to be filled with mobs soon if we don't put light. But here's the first problem. We can't just use basic torches to light it up. It's the same reason we can't use crafting table, furnaces, chests, or basically any necessity that's in a normal base. That's a pretty massive problem if we're trying to create a civilization for players. And it's all because of a stupidly OP hack. Stupid, bro. Just to show you how easy it is, let me just show you an example. So this one simple hack could help me find any base literally ever. I'm not even kidding. Literally a toddler could do this. It's not even fair. All they have to do is type in this one hack. Then all you do is input whatever block you want. Chest. Oh, what is that? Look like there's some chests down there too. Maybe go check. It's literally unmissable. And oh, what is that? A crafting table. What a base. Oh, these are mine. And this becomes a massive issue when it comes to the important blocks we need, like a literal food source and a literal light source. Like, bro, we need light in our base. Well, what if I told you the solution to this is literally all around us? No, seriously, we can combat the tracers by using natural blocks you see at spawn. For example, since we need a light source, these shroom lights seem to be all over spawn for some reason, and no hacker would think twice about putting spawn blocks in their tracers. So everything at spawn is fair use. We just gotta find our workarounds for everything. But for now, we got a light source. Well, our first light source. I'm gonna try to make the civilization look as cool as possible while only using natural blocks, so I have 2 other light source ideas. Let's go get them. To get this first one, we're gonna have to go to the Nether, which is super dangerous. And all my last playthroughs, the Nether is always where the hackers try to roam and kill people. If you couldn't see that. Yup, there's a player. Go. I don't know if that's a noob or a hacker, but either way, we gotta go. I don't even think you guys realize how far I need to travel to get to normal blocks. And if we use this, we already got lava right here. Why not use the light? And no one will be able to search this. And that is all the lighting for the base complete. Dude, look at that. Look at that transformation. Also, if you're enjoying this video literally at all, we're getting so close to 1 mil. Like, I don't know, there's like 5 months left in this year. And I think it would be super cool to hit it before 2026. I've been trying to get to 1 mil now for 4 or 5 years. So yeah, if you guys are enjoying, I beg of you, just click that subscribe button. Maybe even forget about me forever. Anyway, back to the video. Now we got some perfect lighting in here. It looks sick as hell. But now we have another big problem in the way. Our civilization just looks like a massive prison. So we need to fix that with some design. There's a person right outside the base. Am I being too obvious? He's definitely just looking for me. I can't let this base be exposed. I hear them mining. I gotta get out of here. Distract him from the civilization! Don't find it. I gotta get ready just in case. Need help. This guy, he wants to help me. Shoot, I don't know what I could. For whatever reason, I decided to trust bro and tell him exactly what I was doing. This guy still seemed a little sus to me, but the more and more I hung around him, the more chill he seemed. He even started helping the base without me even asking. So I decided this guy, even though he's not a noob, would be a fair person to be our first member of the civilization. So welcome McDonald's fork. That is 1 out of 100 people. I then used this opportunity to immediately put him to work. I told him to make the outside more secret because right now it's a little obvious. Bruh. So now we can finally get to the first part of designing the secret passage door. Okay, I'm sorry. I wanted it to sound cool. A secret entrance. That's what we're gonna make. Because we can't just keep breaking in and out of the base because it makes it super obvious where the location of the base is. On this one, I really wanted to test my skills, so I was gonna do this without any YouTube tutorial.
It's a block in the middle.
You have no clue who I am if you thought I was about to do all that, but I did find one of the coolest redstone doors that goes along perfectly with the theme of the base. But most importantly, it will conceal our location. I'm really bad at redstone though. I have no idea what this block does. I just know I need it for this. Okay, it's all done now. Okay, that was not supposed to happen. Let's try again. So I'm just gonna use my speed up powers to get this over with. And it's done. But before we check that out, I want to see the work that McDonald's fork did. Oh, bet. We gotta fix that part, but low-key that does cover it up hella. Go down to these like weird Illuminati things. And literally impossible to guess. Like, it is the most invisible secret base you've ever seen. But before we get to that, super exciting news for the channel. I partnered with Lunar. And now I have my very own Jepex cloak, or I like to call it the Jape cape, but it actually came out so amazing and looks so good in game. It looks good if you're a 2v2t player, a PvPer, a builder. Either way, this cape will fit your vibe no matter what you want, even if you just want to support your boy. But yeah, it's active and up on their Lunar store right now. It's the first thing in the description. Just click on it and get your own Jape cape today. So anyway, we jump down here, make sure we're in the middle of the triangle. You swim through the lava in the right place, which is actually incredibly hard to find in this area. I don't know why. There's this exact hole, but don't worry, it's not as simple as you think. It's just more lava. It doesn't go anywhere unless you have the right key and know exactly where to place it, and then you could just go straight through. Isn't that so sick, bro? That's so sick, bro. That's so sick. This took me an hour to make with multiple redos. Please in the comments tell me how cool that is, even if it's not. Now we're on to the second on the list, which not only makes the base look a lot nicer, but it also solves the biggest problem with 2v2t spawn. Like, let me just lay up an image here. Can you guess what's missing from this image? Trees! There's no trees. This is one of the sole reason players can't survive. You can't make a crafting table, meaning you can't make tools, meaning you can't get yourself out of terrible situations, which honestly happens way more than you think. Thank God I have a shulker of these. If you know, you know. Then we are going to add, luckily I have this shulker box from last time too. We're gonna add, boom, every single tree type in the game. Yup, this is looking nice. But for 100 people, this is not nearly enough trees. So let's add another layer. Yo, what? Yo, we just got a pig that spawned in here. Yo. This means this is the only flat grass ground that pigs could spawn on near me. That's pretty cool, but I can't have him around. He's gonna expose my base. But the tree section is now done. It will look nicer over time. Now, third on the list, we're getting pretty far into this. We need to make the bunkers for 100 players. This is gonna get insane. All right, so here's the thing about the designing the room. I'm kind of coming to a stuck point because all we could use are natural blocks, right? Or else the hackers are just gonna find us. So it's basically impossible to design this room. I mean, if the noobs are gonna live here, they're gonna need crafting tables, they're gonna need beds, they're gonna need furnaces and chests to put all their gear away. And it's like low-key impossible. If we use those blocks, we get tracked, but if we don't, what kind of civilization is this? I guess the civilization just like won't work. That's it. It's over, y'all. Now I'm just playing open up that screen. It was impossible until I was scrolling through my comments and I found one of you that's a genius in my comment section. Like, I think this comment actually might fix the problem. You could also use the false alarm technique. Just place around a ton of crafting tables all around you so they seem like they are randomly placed. The actual one inside your base would blend in. And what convinces me even more is he's not the only one to say this. Just put a bunch of beds, chests, shulkers, and whatever not everywhere. If there was 1,000 crafting tables underground in a large area, no one will be able to tell that your base is one of them. Honestly, I'm thinking their theory's right. How would they be able to tell which one is an actual base? I'm just gonna craft an insane amount of crafting tables and just literally put them everywhere surrounding my base area. And here. So I place crafting tables absolutely everywhere now, meaning crafting tables are now unlocked. But there are 2 more necessity blocks I still want to unlock so I can put them in each bunker. We place chests everywhere. So now, boom. Second out of third item unlocked. Now for the last block, this one's pretty cool because we don't need to use the last strategy that we used on the rest of them. There's literally a forgotten Minecraft item that no one thinks about anymore that we could easily use. All we have to do is craft the cart and then we just put the minecart in the furnace like this. Place this here. And now we have unlocked our third item. And now that we got our 3 items, we could actually start making the rooms. So this top layer is obviously gonna be my room. First, I gotta make this look the nicest. You know, I gotta have an entire thing to myself. Come on now, that seems fair. Okay, I wanna show you guys something super cool. I guarantee you've never seen it before. This is an oak slab. But not just any normal slab, it's a petrified oak slab, which is a Minecraft block that was only attainable in pre-alpha. Like, you could not get this block today at all. And it has some pretty interesting features. Like, let's say we made a mistake, you can't even break it with an axe. Look how long it takes to break, dude. So guess the right tool to break it with. A pickaxe. Why? Why was that alpha? And to finish off the master suite, we do this, and we got ourselves a bed. The Jepex suite, whatever we're gonna call it, is finished. Look, I got all my chests over here so I could actually put my shit away. Look at it, look at it. I also made a contract, so any new player that wants to join the secret civilization knows to keep it very low key. And now it was finally time to get started on making these bunkers. I don't know how many floors we're gonna need, but for now we'll start with this first floor and see how many rooms we could fit in here. But while I was measuring, trying to figure out how big the room should be, I ran into an unexpected massive problem. It's like a candlelight. There's someone on top of the base. They're trying to mine in to find it. It seemed like this guy couldn't find the base, but he would not leave. So I decided to drink an invisibility potion so I can continue working. My name should be invisible to him, you know, thinking he would eventually leave. I was even making some really good progress on the bunkers. I had even started on the 3rd layer. Eventually we'll add the crafting tables and furnaces on all the design stuff in there, but for now I just want to make the 100 rooms so I know how many floors it is. But as soon as I left my base to go get some more resources, this happened. Why is he chasing me? I'm just gonna leave. At least I wasn't in my base, so he didn't see it. Yo, why is he chasing me? See ya. Why is this guy chasing me, bro? Is he trying to kill me? Yo, he has a sword in his hand. Oh my god, and I'm stuck. What is this? What is this? Yo, this guy's trying to kill me. I'm not even gonna like keep it. I'm not even trying to keep it cat, bro. This guy's trying to kill me. And this is my only set, bro. This is my only G set. If I die with this, we're actually square one beginnings. Trying to escape spawn. Oh my god, no. Why? Why do you want me so bad, dude? For me. Is he gone? Looks like it. Oh my god! And just like that, I somehow managed to escape. But now I'm incredibly paranoid about people finding the base. It seems the way people are finding me or see me is through the top of my base. And to be honest, it's because it's still super obvious. My suspicions were then confirmed as soon as I got back to my base. No! Usually my base being destroyed like this would mean it's completely over. How would it be completely safe if the hackers found it? But then I went downstairs and nothing was broken. I don't even think they found downstairs. So I decided that the base was safe and I would just repair it and keep going. Little did I know this would be my biggest mistake, but not for a while. So now to fix the problem of people finding the top of our base, I started blending it in way more with the surrounding terrain. Then I filled the inside with 3-layer thick obsidian. Then I finished it off by blending everything else in, and now our civilization should be completely invisible. So the base has been completely re-hidden. Oh my gosh. And while we're speeding through things, might as well finish these bunkers real quick. So everyone gets a crafting table, a chest, and a furnace for their own use. Oh my gosh. And that's our last one. And now we're on to the fourth thing on the list. For this one, we're gonna need a ton of resources because we have to redesign the entire interior. I mean, look at this. It's pretty ugly, we can't lie. So let's go make it look good. But while I was looking for some nice natural blocks to use, I ran into another random player. At least that's what I thought at the time. I know what you're thinking. After my last encounter, I shouldn't be trusting anyone. But this guy actually seemed really chill. And low-key at the time, I was incredibly bored. And low-key, I wanted to see a 2v2t player's reaction to my insane secret base. No, I didn't want to show you the side. No. Follow me inside the base. So, we got this layer. Then in here, we got rooms. How did this not show up on my ESP? Yo! It's safe from all hacks. Wow, this is insane. I was so happy I was actually impressing a real 2v2t player, and the fact that it didn't show up on his radar at all was perfect. So I decided to invite bro to the civilization. Right. At the time, I did not know the impact that inviting bro would have. We're growing slowly but surely. Hold on, guys. We're gonna get a lot more people. We just gotta finish the base a little more, okay? But then, as we were chilling, the most unexpected thing happened. And around a mill out. That's bad. Oh my god, that was an actual hacker. My base is about to get griefed, bro. If I didn't log off there, I would have died and lost all my stuff, but I don't even care about that. My base is about to get griefed. All that work, bro. I'm gonna get off for tonight and just, I don't even want to check till the morning. The next clip I'm about to show you, I just couldn't believe the next clip I'm about to show you. Like, actually. Oh god. Okay, I am scared to log on, bro. Just do it. Get it over with. Discord/spawn builders. Yo, it's random from the other day. Dude, I swear on everything I thought I was gonna be griefed. Well, that was unexpected, but the craziest thing, that's not even the best part. Yo! So this definitely wasn't here before. And the craziest part about all of this is the one who did it was the one that trapped me. 2b2t is a weird place, man. I don't even know. But from here, things started to snowball. I random started inviting all his trustworthy friends that were willing to help with the cause. Oh, we got a new person, Curtis. Welcome, Curtis. This guy apparently found the base last night, but loved it so much, decided he wanted to join it instead. And this is where I'm talking about snowball, because word started spreading insanely fast. So yeah, all the living quarters are done. 5 floors, 10 rooms each, so all 100 people can live here if it's 2 people for room. Our civilization is actually looking like a civilization now. But also on the flip side of things, I was starting to see that having so many people in your civilization causes problems. Walter White? What are they doing to my lava door? Yo, stop. Chill, let me fix this. Stop, bro. Let me do this. Get away. Oh my god, bro. This is supposed to be a lava door. It was accidental. He didn't realize it was a door. Don't touch anything then. You're not even helping. And I random, you're really cool and everything, but following me around every single thing I do does not help. But I gotta thank him because a lot more people were joining. And the coolest thing about all of this is most of these people are hackers that are just deciding to be chill and help build a civilization to help others. I just gotta figure out how to put them to work effectively. But before we could figure that out, 2 players entered the base that none of us invited. Yeah, you see how his head's twitching like that? This guy's got all the hacks on. Are you a good one? No one invited you, buddy. No! Oh my god. Oh my god. I had a feeling that this wasn't gonna be like last time. The next time we log on to this server, our base is just gonna... I think we should just see for ourselves, bro. But I'm gonna wait till the hackers leave for sure. Alright, let's assess the damages. no. They like griefed this whole thing. Yup, it's done. All of it. I can't even look around. I need to dip. Look at them putting the flags and everything. These hackers, bruh. Alright, we gotta dip. We gotta dip. I really don't know if I have the energy to do this anymore, bro. I then proceeded to log off. I had no hope, and I really didn't know if I was ever gonna go back to this project. But then... This comeback about to be generational and personal. Somehow the civilization inspired these players to want to help the new players. This time though, we weren't going to make the same mistakes. So we went deep underground, far away from any highways. So there should be no reason any hackers fly over our area. We needed to get back to where we were as fast as possible so we could actually start making progress on saving these new players. I had never seen a group of more locked-in players in my life. We managed to clear out a space instantly. Then we built the entire base out of natural blocks, and it actually looked pretty damn cool. Then we rushed through and built the tree area, but 10 times better. And that is the tree room finished. We did that insanely fast. We even managed to solve the food issue by finding a food resource that was infinite and non-trackable. Bet you would have never guessed melons. Now our players will never have to starve again. But now we were faced with the biggest problem of the video, but also the most entertaining. How are we gonna fit 100 players in this base without them getting tracked? See, the more players that are in one singular location, the easier it is for the hackers to find us. Like our last base, we only had 15 players and we still got found. And somehow we have to fit 90 more. And to make it even worse, word was spreading around the server of our little project. See, these hackers don't like when you mess with their server and help new players that aren't meant to be helped. We haven't even helped anyone yet, and I'm not even kidding when I say this. Hackers were now searching around the server to find our base and destroy it.
Oh no. I think someone found it. There's 3 people on us.
Oh,
Oh, these guys got gear.
Oh, I should get out?
Yeah. I think you should.
Okay. Luckily, they didn't find us this time, but how were we gonna do this now? Well, there's 2 sides to every mountain. So yes, the hackers had heard about us, but apparently also another group on the server that, same as us, was dedicated to saving new players had heard about us. And they wanted to meet up with us and talk.
Oi, Jepex, there's some new people at the base.
Yo, hello everyone.
Welcome.
Basically what I thought, and I need approval of the higher-ups of Melons Men. The Melons Men are a group of people that help new player at spawn. That's the whole premise. That's the whole goal of the group.
That's what our goal is too. But right now, we had no plan. And if we didn't come up with a plan convincing enough for these Melon Man, there's no way they would help us. So somehow I flipped on the switch, turned on absolute berserk mode, and came up with the best plan on the fly to convince them. Yeah, so here, let me quickly explain how this is gonna go.
Yep.
Right now, we're building a railway that way. We're gonna send them as far out as possible, but before we do, we give them gear, give them everything we need, send them out there, send them through a portal, send them out way far out so they're safe. That's our goal. Most important thing is gonna be getting the kits to get the people. We don't have the kits. So, but you just said, does your group of melon people have a lot of kits?
For the moment, I think we have dubs of it, but not enough to actually...
That's more than enough.
Yeah, and then, so once we finish this, you can help us. Just find the noobs, send them down here, and give them the gear and send them out.
Okay. Yeah. Very sick if you can do something together. I think it would be a great idea.
Oh my god, how did I do that? Oh my god, okay. Now we just needed to put that plan into motion and see if it would actually work. So I had one of my members break a tunnel thousands of blocks long. Then I placed powered rails throughout the entire thing. The tunnel was actually so long, we had to create a duper for the rails. And at the end of it, we put a portal. This is where we would send the new players after we had given them their kit. So they basically skipped the entirety of spawn and were completely safe. God, I actually just can't be happier with how good our civilization is growing. Like, these people are just so willing willing to help, bro. Yes, it's working. But now it was time to actually put together 100 kits. This was definitely the hardest part with how many materials and stuff we had to put together and how fast we had to do it.
Right, Jepex, check this. This is like one of the kits I give out to new people I find.
Oh, I like this. Okay, I think we could give them half of this. Does anyone have a lot of shulkers so we could just start making these kits? Because we're almost set. We're almost ready to go.
I have like, I'll make some shulker boxes.
Guys, we gotta lock in on making these kits now. Okay, we got gapples here. These are the rockets. These are the totems. Just fill all these shulkers now. Okay, I think all these kits are made right here. Now it's time for the fun part, actually finding these new players, getting them here safely, and sending them off. Somehow all before the hackers even spot us once. So I sent everyone out to split up and go try to find as many new players as they could and bring them back to the base. Now all I had to do was wait, and to be honest, I was incredibly nervous. I don't even know if this was gonna work, if the players were gonna follow them back, or if we were gonna save anyone before the hackers found us. But before too long, are they in?
Yep.
This one, Corsetti with the diamond gear.
Oh, Corsetti?
All right, come here, buddy.
Yeah.
Everyone move so I can throw him the shulker. I got the shulker for him.
This is one of the craziest welcomings you'll get to 2B. It's crazy.
Follow me. Follow me. Bye. And there he goes. With our first one.
Bye.
No!
Someone messaged him not to get off because it will send him to safety. And not too long later, some of my members found another one. Welcome, Zero. Nope, you passed. Zero, you passed. Come, everyone come in. There's the kit.
Yeah, don't worry about me.
You guys.
Bye.
No more.
Bye, there's a second player.
Bye. At this point, we had perfected the entire system and were sending players off left and right. Things were going so well, in fact, we forgot about the most important thing.
Ooh, hey, Jepex done this?
Who is that? Who is Slater?
I got
Who is this? Who is this?
Holy fuck, Slittle.
I don't know.
Slittle.
Are they bad?
This was just like last time. A known griefer in our base, uninvited. I don't like this guy here.
If he says which might invite, fucking deity. Yeah, he's looking at the chest.
Yeah, he is. What is he doing, bro?
I know Slittle. I know him. Like, we have. He wants to take my accounts.
Oh. All he wanted was a signed book. I guess I'm still a little bit traumatized from the last one, but back to saving players. At this point, you understand how we were saving them, so I'm not gonna show you every single one we saved because as you can see, there is a lot, but there were some really funny moments that I had to show you guys, so these were my favorite ones. Like this one, where this guy did not believe for the life of him that we were saving him. Follow me.
Because he was doing that to me earlier.
Yeah. Don't kill him though. Bro, what is he doing? But now that I think of it, being fully surrounded by netherite players forcing you into a base is a pretty scary scenario. He's scared, bro. Everyone go in the base. He's scared of y'all. It's okay, little boy. We're not gonna hurt you. He's good. He's good. Come. Welcome. Here. There he goes. No, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, not every player went so agreeingly. Meaning some players were very difficult to deal with. At first it went well. We brought him down here, gave him his kit, but as soon as we were ready to send him off.
Yeah. I messaged him. I said it would take you to safety.
Like me and my group, you know? Like I just like small builds solely for the...
No. Follow me.
Oh, he's checking out the map art.
This guy then proceeded to check out the map art for 40 more minutes. This guy's like that one friend that you want to leave your house, but you just can't say anything to because it will be rude. But God, eventually, Bye.
There we go.
But from here, the rest of them went pretty smoothly, and we were able to save all the players we could have ever imagined. Guys, I would have never thought this worked out so well. I don't know how we managed to create something so big and a community that was willing to help these new players on a server known for its terrible fan base. It really does show you not to prejudge anything or anyone before you get to know it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and maybe you even learned something yourself. If you want some more Jepex videos, they'll be up on screen right now. And yeah, I worked hard on this. Subscribe. Bye.